Hello and welcome to Entrepreneur's Toolbox. My name is Jonathan Dunkerley, and today we are actually joined by Gino, the founder of Drive. How are you doing, Gino?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, man. Excited to be here. How are you?
I'm doing great. And so if you don't know who Gino is, then what's wrong with you, first off? But Gino has started a tokenized card detailing business. And I know it's most people, when they think of tokenized businesses, they think of something that's more like online. Like we have Dunkcoin here, which is very much a online tokenized economy. But Gino has taken that and actually brought it into like a brick and mortar environment, which is something that I never thought would be plausible or how it would even work. And so I thought we would chat a little bit with Gino and figure out how he's been doing this. How has he been able to take a tokenized business and apply it to a brick and mortar business?
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I'm here. I'm excited for it. It wasn't the first attention, to be honest. Like, let's start there. When we started DriveCon, we wanted to power an amazing car community online. And then we saw very quickly, at least that's what I believe, me and Duvu, my co-creator, we believed like there needs to be a use case for our token instead of only gating a special community, what we see so much of. And like you do with your coin, you teach people things, and everyone had something to offer, and we didn't. The only thing that we had to offer is that we are fun dudes to hang around with if you like cars and bikes. So what we thought we could do is we can detail cars. We have our certificates for that. We had a facility for that. So we integrated our token, our Drive token, into a brick and mortar detail studio that we branded out to DriveCoin. And that's the Drive Detailing Studio. Right now we're located in the Netherlands, in Middelburg. And basically, if you hold enough coins to a certain level, you get free details throughout the year. So, for example, if you hold 2,500 Drive coins, you will get every 3 months a free cleaning of your car. And every year when it's necessary, we will fully detail it, apply new wax, polish it, and all of that good stuff. So that's everything in a nutshell.
Did you already have a business, like a brick and mortar business, before you started doing this? So did you apply a tokenized economy to something that already existed?
I had a brick and mortar business, I sell secondhand cars, but we didn't apply the tokenized business in there. We started from scratch. We were hobby detailers, but to a next level. Like we got our cars in brand new conditions. So yeah, I am an entrepreneur. I had already a business, a brick and mortar business, but the tokenized business we built completely separate from that. In the same building, though, it's all cars and all. But yeah, we went brand new on that, and it's a fun ride.
It kind of is just a ride. It's been a ride for what I've been doing with Dunk as well. And I just wanted to say hi to Timothy, Mark, and Anton and Dave in the chat. Just wanted to say hi to everybody. Good to have you here with us. Yeah. I mean, it's a very different world just trying to build stuff with tokenomics. And maybe it would be let people know why you decided to use tokenomics versus just regular fiat currencies like dollars, pounds, euros.
Yeah, so for the regular, we accept euros. We need that. Like we need to pay taxes. We need to do everything. We need to pay rent. So we accept euros, but we incentivize people to go for the coin and for tokenomics. And the reason for that is we believe in crypto. We believe that crypto is the future. And also, again, we wanted to have a use case for crypto. For a lot of people, it's investment or speculation, and we didn't want that for our coin. We wanted that people had the Drive coin for actual purpose. And the actual purpose here is hold the Drive coin, you still have crypto, you still can be doing what all the DJs do and be the cool guy in the bar and have crypto. But you actually get something back from it. So you can literally bring your car, have a couple €100 worth of detail on your car for free for having crypto. So it's also a great way to onboard people, in our opinions, that it's not just, okay, I buy some crypto, we'll wait till the price goes up and we sell it again. No, we don't want you to sell. We want you to hold the crypto because that's our baby. And in exchange for that, for you purchasing our crypto, we give you free details.
You know, you mentioned the word crypto, and I know that that's kind of like either a confusing or a red flag word for people sometimes. Would you say that you think of it as crypto, or if somebody was just looking at what you're doing, would you define it as crypto? Would you define it as something else? Like, or how would you tell somebody about it? Would you say you're buying my crypto coin, or would it be something that they don't even need to think about it being an actual currency and more of a token that you claim or you could buy that actually gets you benefits with your business? How do you go about explaining that to people?
That's the thing that I play with for the last year. So for some people, I call it crypto. It's a cryptocurrency. For other people, it's reward points, it's spending points, it's Drive token. So that's why we called it the Drive Detailing Studio. So everything is branded right there. But yeah, it's a conversation starter when you start with crypto. So people are just interested in how you do it because it's not done that much. I don't know any detailing studio or any car business that runs fully tokenized. So yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. You have people that just don't like crypto at all and they don't want nothing to do with it, and that's okay also, because I don't really think that is my ideal customer. That's really, I don't want anything to do with crypto, because we operate in crypto. We believe in that. We believe in Drivecoin and where it's headed. So yeah, most of the times I say it's crypto.
Yeah, I mean, like it could be a sticking point, I found, like for my community. Like that's always a thing, and I like the fact that there's a platform, right, that you're able to give away things directly and airdrop things, and people don't even need to know that it's a currency. More like you said, it could be a rewards points, and that's Social Connector. And if you don't have a Social Connector account, there is a link to Social Connector in the link of a description of this video if you would like to check that out. And then both myself and Gino both do things like if you go to my Twitter, I know that I have a drop and you could earn some dunk. If you go to my Twitter and actually retweet what I just tweeted with this video, if you want to help us get the word out about this video and get this conversation with Gino, you can go retweet that. And then Gino also does a lot of different engagement and retweets and likes and things on Twitter. And then they keep on expanding. But that's one place that people could sign up for Gino's services and not ever have to ever think of it in a crypto mindset. It's more just a token or something that he could use for his business. So if you don't have that yet, make sure that you go to the description and sign up for that, and then you can start either earning and engaging to get Drive. And then if you're close to Gino in the Netherlands, maybe you can get some car detailing done.
That for sure. That for sure. I believe it's my latest tweet. Let me check real quick. If they go there, they can earn some free crypto also. I will pin it. I will pin the tweet. So if they go to my Twitter, let's go. There's a lot to claim there.
I'll go ahead and I think I already retweeted it, but I'll double check and make sure I have already.
Yeah, you have. I see it.
So I'll just, there we go. All right, so we'll show that real quick. I'll share the screen so they can see what we're talking about. I understand anybody could see my screen. Here you go. So make sure we're all good. Okay. So this is basically the way that it would work. It's like, see how Gino right here, he put in a tweet. If you retweeted it, then you'd be able to earn a little bit of Drive coin. And that's one of the ways that he engages with his audience. And that's one of the ways that I do it as well. So it's like the same thing. If you have a Social Connector account linked to Twitter, I should start with that. Create an account and link Twitter at very least. Then you could start earning a little bit of Dunk coin or Dunk coin, or drive coin. My verbiage has to be what I'm talking about right now. But yeah, so it's very simple to do. And that's one way that Gino has been able to grow his social following online, and also, you know, get attention towards his business, the brick and mortar side of his business. So I'll just hide that back out. So yeah, there we go. I lost my train of thought for a second. There we are. So there was another thing I was going to ask you about. Here, let me bring that up on the stream. So you use some video. I'm all about video. I'm all about video. I know, but you've been doing a lot on TikTok. I've been watching you.
I try my best, yeah.
And maybe I'll bring up a couple of those real quick, just so people could see some of your TikTok stuff.
Oh damn!
I might not be able to put audio on because of, you know, they use copyright stuff, but yeah. But yeah, you've been using a lot of, where is it? TikTok. There you are, Gino. There we are.
I'm deleting very fast.
You deleting? No, don't delete. Don't delete. I'm happy that you take action to these things. So I'm all about the fact that the video is very powerful, and you could take content about any niche. Like I wouldn't be able to talk about cars for, you know, 24/7, but if you want to talk about cars 24/7, Gino's the one to go to. Gino could talk about cars 24/7. But all of these are like different touch points that you've been able to reach out and connect with your audience and find different ways. I mean, even if whenever somebody goes into a room and they go like, oh man, 300 people watched a video. Well, that's 300 people that just watched a video. So any of these things, like, here, I'm gonna mute it real quick. It's muted. But is it not gonna play? What are you doing?
Oh, damn.
Oh, Gino, no, you're not getting out of this. I'll download the videos and play them if I have to. There it goes. It's just, you know, I am following. I'm just not logged in on my computer, Gino. You don't have to worry. I'm following you.
I know.
Oh, it doesn't want to play on the computer. Oh, there you go. So there you see, you don't have to overthink it. Gino's been able to actually just show people what he's doing, and he can relate to his ideal audience. He's just telling people what his ideal on, like I said, maybe I might not be your ideal audience for cars, but there are definitely a lot of people out there, and look at the difference on that. That's beautiful, man. You should come and do my car when you're over here. Do you do Toyota Corollas?
Yeah, we do.
Let me hide that from the stream. I just had to prod you a little bit on that. But go and check out Gino's TikTok. He's always posting. I see constant content coming out there. I see you doing lives on there, and you're just being yourself. You're just being yourself and being Gino, which is I think the best thing to do.
I enjoy the lives there also. It's a great way to interact with a community, and also to reach new people, because TikTok's algorithm for live, it's amazing. People just scroll through their feed and you pop up, and they can interact with you. It's also, people like to watch the videos of cars being detailed, especially when I'm polishing the cars or whatever, because it's very satisfactional to watch. It's like seeing this dirty car. Then I will go in there, go with my polisher, show you the video how it was before, or the car how it was before, with all the scratches. Then I'm polishing it, and 2 minutes later I'm showing you that it's all perfect and clean and brand new again. So people really seem to enjoy that, and I enjoy that too, because I get amazing feedback from.
And you're not overthinking it. And I like this idea that Timothy had. By the way, I don't know if you could see it on the screen. If you could arrange that, that'd be great. You know, if you do a flyover service, I'm free the rest of the day if you want to come over to LA and quickly clean my car.
Let me check. Let me check for a fly. We need to work something like that out. That will be amazing.
Yeah. Oh, and welcome, hi David. Good to see you. But yeah, we 1 second. I'm just trying out a new type of software in order to bring on guests onto my stream. So if it's all working out, let us know in the comments if you like this setup, if this is working for you for these lives. Yeah. Second. So Gino, if you could let everybody know what do you see like the next year of Drive and where it's going to go from here to the next year? I know you have the brick and mortar business. I know that you were telling me earlier that you have things you come to LA for different events and you're going to be coming to different things. But do you have like a game plan laid out for the next 12 months?
The next 12 months, it's hard. It's very hard to have a game plan. I have a game plan for the next 5 years, though. But if you say the next 12 months, I see the brick and mortar fully finished. We're still in building phase. With that being said, it means we have a partial room where we want to do ceramic coatings. And if we have that done, then we have all the facilities we need to really fully detail a full car, from brand new till old cars, and bring them back to brand new. So that's one thing that's on our list. The other thing is just grow the community. I'm reaching out to people every day. I'd like to get more myself into the extreme sports. With that is motocross, freestyle motocross, and that's because of my background with dirt bike racing. And I want to go more into the racing side. And then with the community, I want to go more into the car meets. So I want to sponsor some car meets, but also maybe host car meets inside of our community, virtual car meets, because you can only attend so much. Like if you are on SEMA this year, like SEMA is amazing, but there are so many amazing car meets all around the world. And if we can facilitate a place where people can go live and share and genuinely show the car meets for other petrol heads, and maybe even virtually show your own car on that meet while you're not there, that's a goal that I have in building a car community in Web3. So yeah, is it next year? We start next year. Will it be fully grown out? I hope so. I hope it gets mass adoption, but we will not stop until it's finished.
For people that may not know what a car meet is, maybe you could explain that. I mean, like I can imagine that some people might just like, what is that? Cars go and meet somewhere together?
yeah. So the movie Cars. So no, car meets. It's very simple. Most of the times there are some sort of rules with what types of cars are welcome. You also have all car meets. So, for example, I always went to the BMW car meets. It's BMW only. I own a couple of those, and it's one of my favorite brands. But it's just coming together. People that have passion and love for their cars, working on their cars, are proud of their cars, want to show off their latest mods, or just want to show off their car or look at other nice cars. So it's just a gathering of petrol heads, and then sometimes it's bounded by a brand or even a country or whatever the make is. You've got a lot of domestic meets in the USA that only muscle cars and everything is welcome there, and there are no Euro cars. So that's a car meet.
And then just the digital one would be just photos and videos of what people have submitting their own, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then we are ideating around different types of meets. Maybe we will do some competitions there, because on a car meet you can win prizes. Best wheels, shiniest polish, best mods, all of those cool things. So we can do that too. Like we can have monthly prizes with show off your wheels, and then the community can vote who wins. That's the decentralization part behind the Web3 virtual car meets.
Well, that's cool. And would it be something that maybe like you would have to pay for in Drive, or that you just have some Drive and you'd be able to go to, because that's the tokenomics side of it, the how you built. I mean, it's in person and it's a car dealer detailing business, but like every business, it has to have some sort of outreach. You have to have some sort of like promoting and get people to know what your business is, right?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, on that point, on first things, right now our Discord server is completely open. We have a gated channel there for the coin holders, and they get a little bit extra behind the scenes on everything that we do. But for right now, you don't need Drivecoin to operate in our economy. If you do, you will get benefits, you will get discounts, you will get early access to things. But for now, to accept mass adoption, we don't require you only to pay in Drivecoin or have Drivecoin to attend any of these things.
And if you're getting value from what Gino is saying, or what I'm saying even, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. And it really, the like is what really helps the channel out. And if you want to get Gino's message out and help the channel, those thumbs up, actually, so little work for you, helps us out a lot. But yeah, so yeah, just like that, Gino. Appreciate it. And then also sharing out the video also helps. But yeah, so you have like a tokenomic structure in your business. You're doing in real life and then digital, which, I mean, I do want to go to the Netherlands. I've gone to the Netherlands. It's amazing. I have my mom is actually from Holland, and I'd love to come to all your in-person ones, but it's amazing that you're doing stuff digitally and using I love the fact that you're using video, because so many people, they're afraid to get up on camera, and they want to run a business, whether it's in person, in real life, like tokenomics, whether you're doing it in dollars. I really do respect the fact that you got out of your comfort zone and, turned on the camera. So a lot of people won't do that.
Yeah, that was a big leap of faith from me. Like, get out of your comfort zone, turn on the camera. You were one of the people that helped me with that, also showing just you need to do it. You need to do it, especially in this time of age. I talk about that a lot because we started the detail business around the coin, and that comes with building a community. And right now I see how strong it gets when you are a starting entrepreneur, that you need to be an influencer. You need to build a community. You need to almost have a coin. Like, you need to have all these incentives for people to follow you and to spend money with you. So yeah, video was a thing that eventually needed to come. And right now we started with simply selfie phone like that, and now we are working on hanging some GoPros in the studio, so we have live feed whenever we are polishing and cleaning cars, that people can join in there and see the amazing things that we are doing. Also with washing cars, we have a new videographer. We hired him. We pay him in Drive, and he shoots amazing photos and videos, and he edits it for us. So we are upping up our content, and also for the message that we want to put out, we deliver amazing results on our details. So we need to deliver amazing content also on our videos.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be sure to give you a copy of this video too. Then that's another thing. You could repurpose video content so easily and just put it out. And no matter what your niche is, whether it's, video, cars, which that's the thing. There's something for everybody, right?
Yep. And we learned this from the pandemic. I remember when everything was on lockdown, I still needed to sell cars. And video was so much more powerful than just photos and Facebook posts, because people were calling me on FaceTime or on WhatsApp, and I could walk them around the whole car without them needing to leave their house. I'm glad we can leave our house now, but it's more that really showed me the impact what video has over photos and still images. It's, in the description video, just talk a little bit, you can explain yourself, you can explain the product, and it's all right there.
There you go. Second. Sorry, 1 second. So I always like to ask, you never know what I might be asking some questions, and I don't want it to be just like an interview type thing, but it's like, what questions should I be asking? That's always something like I never know if there's a question or multiple questions that I don't know to ask or that you'd want to share with anybody that needs to know about Drive or Gino or anything that you're doing, whether it's your brick and mortar business, whether it's how you're monetizing with a tokenomic structure or how you're using video. You know, is there something else that I don't even know to ask?
That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm bad at this.
You know, the thing about when you're bad at something, you do it and you do it again, like you do it again, you do it again, and it's fine. If you're not great, you're just you. You're just Gino.
Exactly.
The person you can be. And we like Gino for being Gino.
No, yeah, I think we got a project car. Don't forget that. We bought a car with our coin, with the Drive coin. So maybe I can share a little bit about that. It's
oh yeah.
Yeah,
one second. I'm just seeing in the. I guess the app is stopping people from doing like emojis. So just maybe. Not sure why it's doing that. Just so I'll have to fix it the next time. I'm sorry. It must be some sort of spam guard that's going on I use Streamlabs, which is a great service, but it helps prevent people from spamming in the comments. So that might be what it is. So if anybody is putting emojis, it might be flagging those. I'll look into it. I can't do it while we're live, but I'll look into it afterwards, just so everybody knows. Sorry about that.
Awesome. No, the Mini Cooper. We got a Mini Cooper S from 2002. We bought that with DriveCoin. We paid 2,000 DriveCoin for that. So that was also an amazing thing, amazing push for us, that we found a dealer that really wanted to accept our coin and acknowledge us as an economy. So going back to tokenomics, you need to have a way to spend it. Also, I think that's a great question on how you are going to run your economy as an economy. We got people that work for Drive. So we got a Drive mechanic. So he works in his late night hours for DriveCoin. And then we have my barber. He accepts DriveCoin too. So we really treat it as a currency, like we all work for US dollars or euros or whatever. And people are actually working for DriveCoin also, and we accept that as a legitimate payment. So I think that's a great thing that we do with our coin also. Not only put in fiat and then hold it. No, you really want to spend it. You want to earn it. And we see that we incentivize our community to do that also.
Now, here's a follow-up question to that. So you had them, you bought a car using Drive at a dealership. What did they do with the Drive after they bought it? Did they convert it to another currency? Did they hold it in Drive? What did they end up doing? And what are you planning on doing to make sure that if they did sell it, what's your future plans to make sure that stays in your economy?
Yeah, so that's amazing. I paid in Drive, and they still hold it, but they are a car dealership, and we clean cars, and the car dealership need cars cleaned in the showroom, right? And they can pay us with Drive.
I see what you did. You basically got them to buy it.
Yep.
And then you gave them a use case to spend it.
Exactly.
And based on the price fluctuates, right? So they technically could pay you less Drive or more Drive depending on the day, right?
Yeah, depending on the day, yes.
Unless you're charging in a flat like Drive.
No, that's something that we can do. I always want to incentivize people to pay in Drive, so we always give right now 15%. That was Dutch. 50% discount on the actual euro value.
Okay. And you're building that like you need that to the initial building, but eventually the plan is to probably go completely into using that as your tokenomics to spend, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, with every business that you start, you need to build brand awareness. You need to build business awareness. We are live right now from half October, so yeah, that's 2 months. We have reasonable business in fiat. We got a couple already also in DriveCoin. So we see Mark right now in the comments. He comes over to our detail shop and have his car cleaned for free because he holds enough drive coin. So that's very, very cool. And like that, we have 4 other customers already also that holding drive coin like that. So we got, yeah, a little bit of both. But right now it's mainly fiat just to build the business.
Again, you got to get that LA one, that LA dealership location. Just saying, I need that LA location, or for you to do house calls. It's just a quick ride over here. I have drive in my wallet. I'm ready to send you some.
Awesome. Yeah. Now, that's what we are building here. So if we that's our main goal. Like you ask, where do you see drive in a year? I say we have a plan for 5 years, 10 years ahead, and that's our plan. Our plan is right now we are experimenting with fully tokenized business, and if we keep doing what we do, and we keep building what we build, and eventually we are fully tokenized and we are out on the internet, that's where we use video for to get our word out. And we have drive detailing studios all over the world, franchise it, everyone accepts drive. That's our big vision that we are working on. And I'm the kind of guy that I'm not going to any investor or whatever with a nice plan. No, I want to build it here, get a perfect use case, and then I will go over there and build it again myself, and then go over to another place and build it again myself. And that's our big global goal in 10 years. And then it's not only with detailing, because if this detailing works out, we're going to build that out. And then we are going into the mechanics, into the dealerships, into the second-hand cars, occasions, all of that. So that's our really big goal.
When it works out.
Well, when it works out, yeah. When it gets adopted, but that's also,
you have a happy client right there. Look at the comment I pinned.
Yeah, and I'm very happy with the perk to get my car detailed for sure.
See, Mark's very happy.
Yep, Mark was happy. If you go to my YouTube channel, to the Drive YouTube channel, the first video that you see is Mark's car.
Oh, so, what's your handle on YouTube? Do you know?
Dollar Drive. I believe if you search Drive Coin Club, see, this is why I'm in your community also. You need to help me with YouTube.
Let me just check that real quick, and then I'll make it so everybody can see it. Not dollar. It auto-corrected dollar drunk, so I don't think that's correct.
I will share the video for you in the chat. Let's go here. Here we go.
There we go. This one. What? Oh, dude. Look who joined us.
Look who joined us.
I can't hear you. Let me just. The other man behind the glass. Can you hear us? Sorry, one second. We can't hear you. Let me see if I could get it. Sorry about that, guys. Let's figure it out real quick. When you came in, did you give your phone permissions to access your microphone? No? Because sometimes if you don't give it permission, then we can't hear you on this end. So if you're on your phone, which I could tell you are because you're vertical, if you close out and reopen the link, then just make sure you hit that little allow to use my camera and mic, and then you can do that. And if you go, yeah, there we go. He'll be back. I was testing this setup just the last night, and I had that same exact problem as I was testing it with my phone. And then if he goes horizontal, it will be just like ours. So little things like that. I nerd out about things like that, like little technical things like that. I'll like sit there and I'll spend hours trying to figure out how to make sure that there's an overlay that's working correctly, because I want that to be my thing. Gino, though, he He's passionate about cars. He's passionate about what he's passionate about, and there's room for everybody to be passionate about everything. So let me see if he hasn't jumped back on yet, but yeah, so it's like I'll nerd out about that stuff, and it's great that we could all nerd out about the things that we're nerdy about.
Exactly. Remember Puerto Rico, right? You were talking about all of that, and we were talking cars. So
yeah, I like cars. Yeah, I do like cars. I just the way that I always put it, like, not to get off the topic of drive, but it's like whenever you have people ask me, oh, what should I start a YouTube channel about? And I say, what can you go and talk about at a party the entire time and never run out of something to talk about? And if your passion is about like that level where you could just go to a party, whatever you're doing, it's not just a YouTube channel, it could be a business. Gino could talk about cars all day, every day. And you know, I mean, I like cars, but it's not that type of thing for me. But I could talk about video all day, every day. So if you want to learn about cars, you should jump into his Discord. You should jump onto his YouTube channel. You should just check out his stuff. And actually, if you're in the Netherlands, go get your car detailed. And then when he brings his one to LA, you know, then then you'll be able to get it done here, because I know that's going to happen. I know that's one of your target markets, Gino. I know it.
For sure. LA is a target market, for sure. A lot of nice cars there that need detailed. Sun protection. We don't use that so much here.
Oh yeah. I know it's supposed to say out, but I nerd out about things like that. Yeah. We always nerd out about things that we're passionate about. And hey, I think that we're all our own kind of like little nerd. It's a good word. It's not a bad word. It's a good word.
Indeed,
cool. And another thing that I wanted to bring up, you were talking about how you bought a car with actually, let's see. You bought a car with one second, I got your link, but you said you bought a car with Drive, but didn't you sponsor a race car with Drive too?
Yes, we sponsored Obi this whole season with DriveCoin. Yeah, it's NASCAR. He races the Advanced Auto Parts Series, and yeah, we sponsored also a NASCAR driver.
Just bringing up your video to check it real quick. So this is a video that you sent me, right?
Yep.
But let me just bring up. So now I gotta. So if you haven't yet, you just make sure that you have your handle. I'll show you later. This isn't the place for it, but I'll show you. You can create a handle where you could easily share things out verbally. Like I could say, this channel, I could say go to youtube.com/@eToolbox, and you're going to be able to find this channel that all this is on. So you could create those really quick verbal things and create those connections with your audience and be able to just help them in that way. So if you wanted to find out more about Drive, for instance, you'd be able to go to youtube.com/@Drive, you know, something like that.
Yeah, that's Drive 4248. Okay, we need to change that.
Yeah, you want it to be something really simple, something that people can easily go to. Now my computer's bogging down because one second. There we go. Yeah, so there I see Drive 42. We'll see in it if they don't, that might already be taken, and then you could always go for the $ one if that's what it is. But I'll help you do that, Gino, whenever you're ready.
Nice. Thank you.
Let's see. Do we have? Oh, 1 second. I think we got him back in the. Nope, we don't have him back yet. So, let me just put up that thing for them so they see it real quick. Sorry about the slow moment, everyone. I just want to make sure that everybody sees how to find Gino. If this has changed, it might be the $ and then Drive if you're watching this down the road. So, but I'm just gonna put this out for you real quick.
If you're watching this in a couple of years, you are in one of our detail studios around the world. Thank you very much.
This is the URL right now to go to Gino's YouTube channel. So, but again, I'm going to help him update that because 42448. No, I actually I tell you, I actually got the blockchain for one of my channels. Is my handle.
For real? Whoa.
Yeah, it's like
That's crazy.
I don't know how I did it. Like I got it, and that's why I jumped on before other people were claiming them. So
Yeah.
okay, again, don't want to nerd too much. I'm going down my nerd path. okay. But yeah, back to what we were saying. You had gotten a card to sponsor, and didn't you say that they didn't spend that, right? They didn't actually use the money, right? They haven't spent.
Not yet.
No. So they're
Not yet.
they're banking on your brand, though, right? They believe in you.
Exactly. They believe in what we built. So for Obi, it was simple. He told me he was always crypto curious, but he never had something with what I shared before. He never had something with just putting some money in Bitcoin or Ethereum and then wait for the price to go up and then sell it again. Like that's just weird, right? So with our community, he had a really strong connection because we like cars. He likes cars. He's a professional racer, and we want to do everything around cars. So he also got a brand new fan base around that because we as a community support him also. And he did great. He even won some races, and he had a great season. So that's amazing. So that's I still need to transfer the drive coin to him because it was at the beginning of the season that we accepted the sponsorship, and he didn't even made a wallet yet. But right now with Social Connector, that's all easier. So
And you can just
share
the wallet.
Yeah, exactly. Somewhere this week or next week or beginning of January, he will make Social Connector account. I will send him over the drive coin, and then it's up to him. He can sell it if he wants to. He can also spend it. He can hold it. We can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. Maybe he wants to spend it on airdrops on Twitter and then grow his following to get bigger sponsors for his next season. So,
and if what was it? 1 second, sorry. And I was to say is if anybody doesn't know what Gino's talking about with Social Connector, there's a link in the description for Social Connector. You can just make an account, and then we were talking about like our Twitter post earlier. Gino did a tweet earlier, and I also did one. And that's one way that in our economies that if you wanted to say you're like you don't have the ability to buy Drive or buy Dunk in my case, then you can go and engage in his social medias and just be involved in his community, and you could start collecting some and earning some. And who knows, that could if you wanted to go and engage in his social media, maybe that would pay for your car to be detailed once a month or something like that. That's kind of crazy to me. It's like you just go and engage and do what we're already all doing on social media and being able to earn that. And you could do that with the tokenized economy, but you could not do that with if you were operating in euros, pounds, dollars, or any other currency. That you can't just give somebody. Personally, I would say, hey, if it was dollars, that would pay a bill. But now that it is Drive, and they could engage, and there's going to be more ways as it evolves. But since it's Drive, they're going to come and be in your. Some people and have every right. You could sell it too, but that they'll earn their way into it. And then there was a question in the comments from Timothy. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Gino is basically, he has nowhere to go. He can't leave until all the questions are answered. So Gino, what's your ultimate goal with Drive? Like the ultimate goal?
Ultimate goal. The ultimate goal that we have with Drive is that Drive's going to be in everyone's wallet that has a car or a bike in his garage or driveway or whatever. And with that being said, is you will, whenever you are going to buy a new car, like the Toyota Corolla, that's going to be 100 years old because Toyotas are the best cars there are.
I know.
But eventually you want that Rolls Royce. Yeah, eventually you want that Rolls Royce. You're getting that sweet YouTube money. You want that Rolls Royce that you see on the set every time. Then you send me pictures and I'm going to cry in a corner because I didn't see them. But hey, we are good friends like that. But when you want to buy a new car, you're not seasoned in cars. You will buy some DriveCoin. You will get some access to the experts that we will have in our community to advise you to buy a good car. So that will be the standard, especially when Web3 gets more adopted, when crypto gets more adopted. You will have DriveCoin in your wallet for whenever you need to buy a new car, whenever you have issues with your car, whenever you want to clean your car, whenever you want to fill up for gas, or maybe then you will pay your electric bill with it, because we will all drive electric. But that's my ultimate goal with Drive. You use it at the dealership, you use it to get access, you will use it, you will hold it to get some more knowledge, and you can make better decisions. You will maybe pay a mechanic or everyone with it. All Drive.
That, I mean, and that's part of that 5-year plan, that 5-year goal, right? And
that's 5 to 10 year. Yeah, the bigger plan.
Timothy also mentioned that Drive is taken. I assumed it was. It's a common word, but I'll help you change that your handle on YouTube anytime. You can even be right after this live if you want.
Oh, it's at DriveCoin right now. He's telling. He already went in there. Yeah.
Oh, an update. Let me make sure. Drive. I'll update it. So DriveCoin. Just double check it before I post it for everybody to see. Working? Sorry. All right. It looks like it's working. Sweet.
Noise.
So I'll update that in this ticker. Those awkward silences while you're doing tech work.
That's the beauty about live video. I'd like live video for that, just the genuine reactions and.
Well, it's a good way for you to be you. Like right now, I think one thing about you coming on today is like, this is a chance for people to get to know Gino, and like a good example, like a lot of the times that people get to know you is when you're talking in like the audio chats and stuff like that. And you live on the opposite side of the planet as me, right? So we don't always, our schedules don't always line up. It's my 11:19 a.m. right now, and it's your evening, right? It's like 8 something for you, right?
8:20, yeah, 8:20,
8:20 right now. So you've already had your whole entire day. I mean, I got up early, but you've had your entire day and you're winding down for the evening to get ready to get, start doing stuff. So the beautiful thing about coming on to these things and just being yourself is people get to know you for who you are in the same way that they get to know you in these audio chats, and these will live on forever and ever and ever. Well, as long as until YouTube gets replaced by whatever, you never know. but these will live on. This is content that could always be and that's why I was saying I could share that with you, and people are going to get to know Gino and what his mission is and what he wants to do with everything that he's doing. And that may change over time, but you're going to see his journey, and I think that that's an important thing. You don't know somebody until you know somebody.
Exactly, and it's a great thing to look back at in a couple of years for sure. Maybe in 6 months.
Yeah. Oh, and if anybody didn't know what Gino was talking about when I show pictures of his car, I work in the film industry, and I'm constantly around the most expensive cars you could possibly imagine, and I might be taking pictures of them and sending them to Gino to make him jealous. That's really a possibility. That's the entire thing going through my mind, that I need to go and make Gino jealous with this picture, and it's become a fun thing for me at work. I'm like, ooh, I want to go make Gino jealous. Like I'll intentionally go and get pictures of cars. There's another one. It's not appropriate for the stream, but I forget if I sent it to you. I'll check my DMs and see if I did, and I'll send it to you. Saw it on the street the other day or a few weeks ago. You'll get what I'm saying when I send it to you. But well, actually, you're going to see his reaction. I'm going to send it to you in Discord.
Okay.
just bear with us for 1 second. Just bear with us. This is going to be worth it for Gino's reaction if I haven't already sent it to him, which I might have, because I send him a lot.
Dufu was saying that he's waiting.
I don't see him in the waiting room.
texted him.
There you go. I sent it, Gino. This is the car that you really wanted. Just don't say what it is.
Okay, yeah.
You can get Gino in his Discord server and ask him what the picture was. Just go. Is there a short link that you have for your Discord server?
Yeah, discord.gg//drive.
Yeah, just go there and ask him what picture I just sent. You could share that in there. I just didn't think it would be appropriate for YouTube. Okay, we got him back up. Let me see if we can get this all working. At stream. All right. Do we have your audio?
Do you hear me now?
We hear you. And if you're on your phone and you rotate it, it will go like the regular full screen as well.
Is that better for you guys?
Yeah, we're all on a computer, so if you do it, it should automate.
Yeah, my laptop doesn't have a webcam. I'm more the private guy.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, I was doing it last night, so.
So I'll just put it like this, but you guys hear me now because I didn't access the mic for the app for Chrome, so that was the problem. Yeah,
that's what I figured. Yeah, it's working now. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, but I'm here now, so give me all your shots.
Well, we were just talking to Gino about. Let's see, one second. Let me make sure there's anything in the chat. We were talking to Gino just about, how he had started a tokenized brick and mortar business, which is really not really that common yet, and he did it with detailing cars and being able to incentivize differently, buying a car and actually getting paid back in drive in order, like after you buy the car and then you detail the cars and you get paid back drive in the currency. So they actually bought the car and they pay you guys back. So I can go through the whole entire list, but there was quite a bit. And maybe we'll go to the question that Timothy just had recently asked. Where is it? This is a good question. Gino, he asked Gino, but he says, what is your ultimate goal with Drive? So what's your ultimate goal? Where do you see it in 1, 2, 3, 4 years?
For me, Drive, the big picture is going to be like, Drive is the ecosystem for bringing brands, lovers, and car communities or other drivable communities together on the internet as well as in real life. And I just heard you talk about events, online, offline, in real life. That are really the things I want to be big in, or want to be the one that they come to for, like, oh, we want to do this, or we need the professionals. Bam, they come to Drive, or online or offline. To us in the Netherlands or somewhere near you in LA or something, that Drive will be a branded, a real known brand and ecosystem for the future, because the metaverse things is what you said, really not common to be an entrepreneur in, and so we are pioneering and have big goals for that. So if that answers your question, that's it. Yeah,
if it answers your question, that's the important thing, right? Let me just make sure that if there's any questions that you have for anybody that is in the chat, just drop them in the chat and I'll make sure that they ask us to update the name. Oh, you updated the name. Good. Just going through the chat.
Nice. It's a fun thing though. Like Duvu is the one that had pushed the detailing studio. So we started DriveCoin together and we wanted the use case. And Duvu, like he's just a detailing fanatic. He was talking about with me about starting a detailing studio for more than 2 years already. He was watching all the videos. He has so much knowledge on it. And then we went like, let's go, let's do it. And he's an amazing help there. He runs that thing like 24/7. He completely redid the engine and the engine bay interior of the Drive Mini Cooper. Like it's amazing. We learned so much from him, and it's just fun to see. As friends as we are, we know each other for a little over 12 years now, and finally we built this together. It's a very great thing.
Yeah, it really is. We're just filling up each other real good, if you say it in proper English. But The things I lack, he has. He is already entrepreneur for a long time. His father is entrepreneur. He got that blood in him, you know. And I'm more the creative guy, visionary, like that fills each other very nicely. And yeah, we're gonna make it big as possible.
You both fill in different goals and needs in your business, right? That's basically,
Yeah, for sure.
You have one
Yeah.
need and Gino fills in other needs.
Yeah, like the community part, the coin part, that's more or less mostly Gino's part. Like, you know me, Jonathan, but most of the people from Drive don't even know me or don't even know who I am. But that's gonna change. That's gonna change. But now my focus is on the detailing side and being on the background, working there and doing the things there.
You're the man behind the curtain.
At the moment, yes, in the shadows. That's why I don't have a webcam on my laptop.
Let's see. And I just want to
But yeah, in the future, we're gonna do a lot of content, and you're gonna see my face and my name a lot more than used to. That's for sure.
Uh-oh. What Timothy just said. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I just had to scroll down. I thank you, Tim.
And I asked, I know you haven't been here the whole time, but I asked Gino earlier, and I think this is I don't always know what question, because you're running your business, and I don't always know exactly all the things that are going on in your business, so I don't always know what to ask you. So what question should I be asking you that you really think that everybody needs to know?
Is this question addressed to me?
Yeah, I already asked this to Gino.
Oh, the question they have to ask us, that I want them to ask us. That's a good question, man. Can I think a few seconds?
Since
I'm
we're
also not so
talking
used
about,
to this. Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead, Gino.
since we're talking about all of this, let me join in through my phone, and I can show you around the detail studio real quick if that's something. I can be there in a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to use the same link that I gave you earlier, and you could join in from your phone.
Perfect. Let's do that. See you in a minute.
The thing they should ask me is, how can I join Drive? That's the only thing they need to know.
All right, then tell them.
Go to our Discord, follow us on Instagram, Drive Coin Club. Gino just named our Discord, and we're gonna be live on Telegram very soon to really grow the audiences there and onboard the people there, as well as real life in the brick and mortar studios. And in the future, partnered studios, brands, communities, wherever, we're gonna be onboarding everyone that likes to join us on all different ways possible.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Let me see. Gino still hasn't jumped back on, but let's see. Let's see. What are you drinking there?
It's a nice Lipton, man.
Oh, Lipton.
Lipton iced tea.
Perfect.
It's just a soda water without bubbles.
Let's see. Make sure that Gino can come back on.
So what do you drive, Jonathan? What's your car? You already discussed it probably, but I didn't follow the complete conversation.
I have a Toyota Corolla, and that engine never dies. So it's 2012, and I even got T-boned in it, and they were able to fix it just fine. It's just like new. I mean, even that car just keeps on going, and I like Toyota engines are great, and then the frames are great. Well, yeah,
especially the older ones that really never die. No maintenance, nothing. They go on for years and years and years and years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
but the newer cars, yeah, they lack in how do you say that, in trustability for a long time.
Ooh, we got Gino back. There you go. Ooh.
There we
he's
go.
there on the spot.
Hey, and Gino, if it's, I could try and do this too. Oh, no, the other way. Let's try and reorder. Can I do it? Yeah. If you want to go vertical, you can.
Nice. Perfect.
There you go. I reordered it. So, all right, Gino, show us your shop. Wait.
Yeah. So let me see. Let's start with the tools. So this is the door, and then here we have the polishing tools. This is my favorite, right here. Here. So cordless on battery. I'm not good at this. See, I need to learn a bit about videoing in the selfie mode.
This is how it starts. Like you could do stuff like this and be okay. I always tell people with video, be okay sucking. You're gonna suck at the beginning. It's okay.
Yeah. So here is the DriveCoin logo, DriveCoin Club right there. We got our gloves, polishing pads. This is full of product. Here we have an amazing new wheel stand. Duvu's dad made that for us. So whenever we clean a wheel, let me try, yeah, we can rotate it like that. And we can access every little piece. It's a nice wheel also. Look how deep dish that is. So we have that. Then here, this is a little mess. I'm gonna be honest, because we were working on the Mini, but I will show you that. So there are little parts of the Mini Cooper. There's our bridge for the motorbikes. Then here are my summer wheels from my BMW right there, waiting to be waxed and cleaned so they can go into the winter storage. You don't know what winter storage is, do you, Jonathan?
No, we have 2 seasons, warm and hot.
So, and here is the Drive Mini Cooper with a brand new engine. Let me check if I can show you a little bit closer. It's almost brand new. Duvu really outdid himself on that.
A lot of hours you see there. A lot of hours.
The interior. Yeah. So that's the shop. That's all powered by DriveCoin.
Just curious.
And this one is for the video.
Do you bring other cars? Do you go and do house calls? Oh yeah, you got your little selfie ring. I got one right here too. See? You got the shadow. But do you go and do everything in your shop, or do you go and do like house calls and go?
No, we bring every car back to the shop right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but so that will be additional in the future. We're gonna have a van and do on the spot also. But that will be something for the next month to be able to do that. First, we need a van and we need more manpower.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're starting with what you have and you're scaling up. And Timothy says that you could tell that the love, sweat, and tears that you put into your cars.
Yeah, exactly. Especially that Mini. There's a lot of sweat from Duvu on that thing. Like a lot.
It's what you use for your wax, right?
Yeah. So I can see when he checks out with the security system. So sometimes I see he comes at 10 a.m. He starts working on the car, and then I check the other morning, and he checked out at 6 a.m. I'm like, what? Yeah. He's like, yeah, it needs to be clean. Like a lot of sweat.
It's his productivity time, right? That's when he's be in the middle of the night. It's different for everybody.
Sometimes you're in your zone and just, and then it's morning again.
Awesome. Is there any other questions in the comments? I wanted to make sure. I usually try to keep the lives to roughly an hour. But any other questions for anybody here? Or give them a second in the chat, and then maybe if you guys had anything else, like wrap up things that you wanted to, make sure everybody knows. I know we mentioned a lot of things. If you missed the beginning of this live, you can go back, and the replay will be on. But if and then we talked about where to find you on your Discord, and now we've updated your. Here, I'll just throw that back on so people know where to find your YouTube channel as a way to make sure that they find you. And it's been updated, so now it's DriveCoin. So the one you saw earlier in the live is no longer active. That will just give you a broken link, and it's now you put at. That's an important thing, at DriveCoin, in order to find their YouTube channel. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything in the chat. So if you had any like closing things you wanted to say before we wrap up, Gino, or is that?
Oh yeah, for me it was a fun interview. Thank you very much for having us on here, and we hope to be able to join again sometimes in maybe 6 months, a year, and we can show you our progress. Maybe we will come over to LA and detail that Corolla of yours, or else the Mercedes that you sent me.
And you say that you might be coming to LA in the next couple months anyways. We'll meet up, and I bet we can make some cool video content, and both for Drive and for Dunk, and just like great, really cool stuff. And did you have anything else that you wanted to say before we wrap up as well?
I'm pleased, or I'm hyped to make a new TikTok with you, Jonathan. The first one we did in Puerto Rico, and then in LA, we're gonna make a new one.
Well, yeah, we don't even have to wait until you get back to LA, but I'm excited about those. Were really fun. If you don't know, just go to I think it's my TikTok that they're on, or I think we uploaded of them. But that was a lot of fun. Those were really fun. There we go. So cool. So one last time before we wrap up, what's the URL for your Discord so people could find you and learn more about Drive?
Yeah, this discord.gg/drive. We'll enter you in the Discord, accept the rules, and the whole server opens up for you. Every Monday we do game streams there. We have an in-house Twitch streamer that's going live on Twitch. We play mostly Forza Horizon 4 right now, but we play any kinds of racing games, so you are free to join in there and have a lot of fun with us. At the end of the month, I believe it's the 30th, please correct me if I'm wrong, then we will have another trivia game, a Drive trivia, where you can win some amazing prizes. Maybe we will give away a Drive beanie. I don't know yet, I can't disclose that, but maybe we do if you win. So test your car knowledge, come into the Drive trivia at the 30th. It's all in the events, all in the Discord channel, discord.gg/drive, and I hope to see you there.
Yeah, and it's always good to have, I don't know how much, well, you can see it. Here, put it by my head. Do you see what my watch face is?
Your screen is frozen for me for a while.
Let's see if I can get my wrist to, can you see it? Here. Can you see it? It's Drive. It's the Drive logo.
I still see frozen.
Oh
yeah,
no.
Your screen is frozen.
Oh no. Now still frozen?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Still frozen.
I thought it was my phone.
Oop. Oop, maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. There we go, 11:40. All right, well, if my screen's frozen and we are wrapping up, then I wanted to just thank both of you for coming. And again, go to discord.cc/drive to go to the Discord, or youtube.com/@DriveCoin to go to their YouTube channel just to find out more about Drive. And thank you again for coming. And we'll definitely do a follow-up in the next couple months, or and in a year, So thanks again for both coming.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. Nice to speak to you again.
Great to speak with you too. And make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll see everybody in the next video.
Yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in.